Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to the first episode of the Deckgame challenge series, whatever you want to call it. Before I go into it, I want to say that I hopefully don't sound too different or any different at all. But just a little over a week ago, I got some wisdom teeth removed, so I don't know if I sound a bit different when talking, or at least for a while. I'm not sure. That's also why I haven't recorded any videos or anything over the past week. And why this is a bit late. Everything you saw up until then was recorded before the 22nd of April. So I had a decent backlog, so luckily I could take the quote unquote time off, if you want to call it that. So hopefully this will be fine. Yeah, going into this, I got sent in, I think it's over 100 decks by now. And I only have taken a look at the first 15 answers to the form, which is something like 20 decks, because some people send in more than one deck, which is fine. And there were already some very good contenders, but out of those, I chose this one. So don't be disheartened by me not choosing your deck, depending on how this goes and how many games I play and how well the series is received. I may do multiple seasons, if you want to call it that. So your deck may very well still be chosen. But this is the most interesting deck out of the first 20-ish. Nick also went over the top 6 or 7 contenders that I had, and he also agreed that this was the most interesting one, because not only do we look at but he also, of course, we looked at how viable is the deck, how many unorthodox but not bad choices does it have, ideally as many as possible. And then also how much potential to improvement does it have. Oh shit, I'm sorry. How much improvement does it have? How much potential, right? And Nord is obviously a good choice because it's a lot of units to choose from, and including some very unorthodox units, of course, like this deck, for example, has. And we both felt there are some units that are not necessarily bad. There are obviously some units that I'm like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't use that unit. Like many of these units here, I'm like, I wouldn't use them. But that doesn't mean they're bad. Like the Wild Weasel, it's the worst seed plane that the US has, but it's still not like a horrible unit. Voodoo is, of course, I think the Voodoo is a bit underrated. It's not particularly good, but I think it has I think it actually has a role in the game. But it's just that, especially in the US or NORAD, you have so many good planes to choose from, and you generally don't really have that many slots as well, and they're expensive slots, but you get the point. Cavalry Scouts, I think, is a pretty underrated unit. It's not a great unit or an amazing unit, but I think it's kind of underrated. Personally, I would use it in a different transport, but I think that's also the point. You're also talking about how broken this would probably be if this was available. This 5-point transport was available to Riflemen. Also Heliborn Infantry, Assault Engineers, unfortunately in the bad 5-pointer. I think given that you're already using this unorthodox unit, you might as well give them the good 5-pointer. But other than that, Sheridan, honestly, probably not even that horrible. It has medium optics, it's fast, 5 HE, only 2 front armor, but might not be too bad. AGS is, I think Putin also experimented a bit with the AGS just recently. I think the worst unit out of this whole deck, I think, might be this one. I think that this is probably the unit that I will use the least. But yeah. LV3 TUA or TUA, I don't know even know. I even used this a decent amount myself in Commonwealth like 2 years ago or so. I recently watched part of a video, I don't know why, in a 1v1 against Konos MGR, and I actually even had that on the field. But yeah, this is the deck that we're gonna run, and I'll see you in just a second when we found the rank game. And here we are. Let's see who we got. How interesting. How interesting is Colonel Talbot? Colonel, as you can see. And you also saw our nickname, which is Balanced New Monitor. Alright, this is probably not going to be easy. He's a pretty decent player. I don't think I played against him very often, but I've seen him play a bunch of times, not too recently, against Putin, against Nick, etc. In 109, the unfortunate thing is here, this is a big map, and the M109 doesn't have the best range, so I'm not sure how effective it's gonna be. I think that's why we're gonna put the fob in here, so the M109 is gonna be closer to this. He's playing blue for as well, potentially Landjut, which is honestly why we're gonna open with the Voodoo to spot and potentially at least hit the Tiger. Killing is a different thing, but we will see. Well, that was fast. I don't think he's gonna healer rush me. It is him, right? Hold on, let me quickly check something. But yeah. What are we gonna do? We have a lot of helos. Let me think. How good can we town grind? Our motorized opener is gonna be horrible. We have no AA helos. Don't really have any great CQC tanks. I think Foxtrot is our better option than compared to Alpha. So I think I'm not gonna go for Alpha. Plus, I think we have some good reinforcement options with helicopters. That if we get the town, we can very quickly resupply or reinforce with infantry. Yeah, Amateur is not gonna be too bad, but I would prefer the Wolverine, honestly, even though I know there are people who really hate the Wolverine. Although I guess I do have Navy seats for town fighting, but I think this is not enough. And I think also assault engineers, but I'm not sure if that is enough. I think this is the first unit I'm gonna replace. But yeah, let's get some M1A2s. Get some Sheridans behind for some fire support. I need some Marines. I'm not sure if I even want the Avenger since it's a wheeled and it's gonna be faster than anything else. Honestly, I'm gonna take the Pip 3 with me as my only AA. This is a bit awkward, but I guess I'm ready. All right, let's do this. Maybe I should have started with something like combat or so. But let's see if we can spot anything. It's a lot of lynxes. Honestly, let's just get another one. Instead, that's a tiger. So he is playing Landshot. F104. I don't think I hit him at all. I should probably spend these points on the other side first, but Tiger's gonna be very annoying. Smoke this off. Because the Tiger could of course just come in from the side. I think he opened with this many healers because as a precaution in case I'm a healer rusher, which I can understand. What's that? That's an ATGM. Oh, this is Fuchs Milan. Unload, please. I don't want you to you're too valuable to take the gamble, honestly. Unload, unload. Get some marines here. There's that was just a normal lynx. I don't even have anything fast to respond to this. Ooh, that's too many Milans for my taste. I hope there's nothing in that lynx. Like I have no Cobra or anything like that, and it's very annoying. There's this tiger. Alright, so it's at least not coming into like a flank.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Who do you want us to transport?
And let's just get like a Chinook here.
Ammo, fuel, spare parts, anything you want. Platoon is formed and ready. Someone called for a cab? Yes, sir.
Oh, cavalry scouts. Alright, let's get you back while you're reloading.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. If the enemy is in range, so are we. Who do you want us to?
Alright, this... I'm not sure what's in there. It's got like an AGS in here. Oh no, 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 no.
Platoon is formed and ready.
Nearly lost it. Alright, let's get you in there. Let's put you in here. Don't have any bombers whatsoever. You missed. Let's move this up. I have to check for some stuff in here. Let's get some of you and see if we can manage to move you up in there.
Where do you need us, sir?
Oh, there's a lynx.
Starting to get dangerous here.
So let's unload you.
We're flying in.
Let's move you a bit, just in case. Alright, this means this is probably empty. It is. I did lose my thing, unfortunately. Alright, let's take it slow. Let's take it slow. I think we might buy a CV next. Alright, you fast move up. He still has his tiger somewhere. Let's not forget that. Ah, shit. Alright, let's get an M109. Let's move these in here then.
Ammo, fuel, spare parts, anything you want.
I definitely do not like this position, but it is how it is. M41. It's actually... you should probably check if this is empty, but I think it's not. If it is, I should definitely move these riflemen in there.
You've got something for me?
This seems empty, at least got killed by Milan squad in the town there, I think. Let's start shelling this a bit. I think I won't need more than 2 for a while. Move you in here. Probably will need a bit more in that town, in that forest here. He's checking with the Jupiter, I think, but I don't want to risk it in case it's not actually empty. Those are supply trucks for the Milan, if I had guessed. No, you fire now. And then shift move there. Ah, shit. No, they were supposed to drive down the, no, fuck, I just lost 80 points of, they were so crucial. I thought they would drive down this path, but it drove down, shit, that's actually really bad. That's actually really bad. It slows me down so much, and of course cost me a lot of points. Ah, that's horrible, it's absolutely horrible, fuck. Oh no, those Mother 2s are gonna wreck me. Oh, I might survive this if I reload fast enough, which I probably won't. Oh, he's scared. Get in cover. Ah, shit. He baited me. Yeah, they were in there. I have no ground support. That is. Let's get a Seahawk. It's a bit overkill, but like, what else can I do? Get into the town here. I lost the AGS to an ATGM. I'm not lying. The Abrams is here sitting there doing nothing because I currently. Oh, fuck. I hate this position. And he's sticking +2 the whole time. I hate this. There's a tiger. Oh, please! Fuck, not. Yeah, it's not good enough to Vulcan to stun fast enough because it's not accurate enough. Dude, a crit from the voodoo, please. Please. Hit me twice, not too unlikely. It's a Lars. It hit! It didn't kill, but it hit. I mean, you also died, but like... Okay, I should... Alright, that's bad. That's really bad. Alright, Navy SEALs. M109s. Fire again. Navy SEALs move up. We need to make a move here. Come on, Light Rifleman. Oh, he's lost line of sight. Need a mortar over here. You need to get in cover. You're visible, so yes, probably at this edge some scouts. Ah, come on, man, that tiger, dude. That tiger, man. It should have been dead. What's that? That's an Leopard 2A5. We have a Harrier. That's not too bad. It's not too bad, but he does have, okay. I think Wild Weasel and Harrier together, if I can keep line of sight, could. Oh no! You're not supposed to drive there. You're dead, Abrams. Or I guess you're a dead Abrams. Ooh, side shot, please. Side shot. Turn. It's a side shot. He got invisible too quickly. We should turn you off. Honestly, let's turn your weapon off as well for now. Right, you can start firing in here because the Navy SEALs are about to move in. We also definitely need a CV in here.
I have the feeling that you're about to put our lives at risk. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Come on, just get into the building here.
All right, sweetheart. What are you waiting for? Breakfast in bed? You spotted something? Need a tank blown, sir?
Alright. It's not too horrible. That's the
At the ready, sir.
2A5. Those are a couple M113s.
That's ready, sir.
Oh, the motor is empty. My motor is empty.
Not mine.
Let's get you in there, let's get you in there. Let's get what do you we have like no bombers, no napalm, no nothing. We need some line of sight. Let's get another M1A2, let's get some more Marines. It's a Tiger.
Anti-tank missile loader.
Come on, just get a bit closer, Tiger. Just a bit closer. So I can actually have line of sight. Oh, he actually... No, not the... Oh, fuck. I wasn't sure what it was even shooting at. Come on, Hawk. You can one-shot this fucking Tiger if you can get line of sight. It's a Bison.
Speed up, driver. We're in a hurry.
I do not like this. I think the Hawk might have killed it, but actually given the veterans I don't think it... I might have vetted up, because I think it comes in a deck down vetted. Smoke this off, dude. Let's get some combats going on. Put these Marines in there. You're still... oh, fuck.
Customers for a taxi route. Platoon is formed and ready. Got something for you?
Come on.
We're on it, sir. What are your orders, sir? The enemy is in range, so are we. Are you talking to me?
Bomber would go a long way here. We need to put a CV in here.
It's spotted up.
In hindsight, I maybe should have gotten it for the right side.
Not my one. Trouble.
Let's resupply, get some new Marines in here. That's what the twin Hueys are for.
Orders, sir.
That's what the twin Hueys are for. Can I fire that far? I can. And you turn your weapons off. I don't need you to shoot down there.
What are your orders, sir? My pleasure, sir.
Let's get some more lead rifling for that town there. Oh, another 2A5, really?
Platoon is formed and ready.
Come on, get this shit out of here. Stop sideshotting me, you piece of garbage. Can't reload fast enough. I don't have line of sight anymore. This is not very good, not very good. Like, not even mildly good. Those are supply trucks.
Just give us some coordinates, sir. You've got something for me?
Maybe this is safer actually.
At your service, sir. Transportation corps ready for your orders, sir.
Is he playing mech? I didn't know he can't be. Maybe armored? No, he had Fuchs Milans, he's just playing unspec.
Spit it out.
Lost my...
Ready, sir.
We'll get you out of there before you die. You die to one shot of these.
Starting to get dangerous here. Someone called for a cab?
No, I shouldn't get that, I should get the one. Actually, no, one armor doesn't even do anything, so... To it.
Waiting new orders, sir.
Dude, just fucking M4. Come on, do it. Come on. I had enough of this shit. Bit more. He got my fucking ham, dude. This fucking M41.
You don't want to know our methods. Sorry, sir. Classified intel.
In there now. But I wanna keep these M109s firing. In that position anyways.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Let's get this going.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
He doesn't seem to have any AA there. Oh, it's detracked. If he doesn't smoke, I should be able to keep line of sight on it. Oh, that's great. That's really good RNG in my favor. That's a tiger. Let's move this up. Oh, really? You've got to be shitting me. It was like an 80-something% chance. Oh, this is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. Maybe I can... It's still detracked and can't really fire back. Maybe I can finish it off with this. Holy shit, this is frustrating. I got the Gepard.
Bring it on.
Alright, I got it with the M1A1. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Alright, ooh, you shouldn't be there.
Infantryman and his right. Infantryman and his right.
Move these comments in there. Let's get some new guys.
Tank team operations, sir. Platoon is formed and ready.
Let's fire in there.
On target.
Did I already? I did get a new one. Alright, let's put you in there. Let's put you in there.
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
This is
Someone called for a cab?
quite something. He's also not. I'd have no proper AA here. He could really exploit that. He could really exploit that a lot. Let's put you in here. Also get some light riflemen. Assault engineers have no real uses for them just yet. I still want to keep. He doesn't spot this, so I want to keep this kind of secret now. Let's not get a hawk pip. Let's see if we can retreat you and get some new ones as well. I want to keep some in reserve in the ground transport in case I need really cheap ones. So I'm gonna pay the premium for the helicopter transports for now. Let's get another. Let's get on. Sure, let's see if we can sneak one of you like in this position there or something. I don't have high hopes, but you never know.
Sir, yes, sir. Go ahead, over.
Get you a bit back because you're spotted. You might. I guess he has recon in this bush, or maybe it just fired, but I don't think it did. Okay. Still don't know what he really has in there. Let's get another M109. Fire salvo in there again. I can't even reach. See, I can't reach this. I can't reach this. You just can't even fire in there. Fire in there as well, and then shift move in here. Let's test the waters with these. Let's get a supply truck and get some new marines. Turn the weapons off, get in there and then in here. You're getting shot at. We 10 HP. 10 HP saving its life here. Automatic. Could buy a seaplane. Let's get you back. I don't want you to get shot at by those M41s. Ooh, this is not good.
Yes, sir.
Go on, fire a grenade launcher. Okay, let's get you on. Get a seaplane. I don't want to smoke it off because the smoke can save its life against the seaplane. Let's move you up. 19, stop. Got it. I guess he retreated here. So I guess we can turn you on. Put you in here. Get these light riflemen in there. Reinforce this.
What are your orders, sir?
It's probably his M1A Leopard 2A5 in this forest, if I had to guess. It's shooting there. Oh fuck! Did I oh, I lost to 80 GMs. Okay. Oh wow, that's a shit ton of Dragoner. I got rid of his martyrs there at least, but oof. Okay, by the time these things arrive, let's just salvo this part here and get a CV on that side. I will need to countercap Foxtrot, so I'm not even gonna bother with like saving the CV and moving it to the left. I will lose if I. Oh, should I try to counter push him into Alpha? I don't think I can. I will need to get rid of his M1 and Leopard 2 F5. I guess we have to try. I don't think I can actually get back into this, so let's save this. Or try to save this. Get some light riflemen in here.
Platoon is formed and ready.
Where's this mortar? Where's this mortar? There's this mortar. Move up. Hemmed. You move in there.
Need some extra firepower? Platoon is forward.
Get this wild weasel out. Get like an AGS in here, maybe that can do something.
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Miter 2.
It's not my war. Where do you need us?
Don't spot anything. You had it turned off. And it's fire in here. That's his 2A5. Oh, I think I'm dead.
It always comes down to the infantryman.
Oh, he missed. Come on, smoke, smoke. Thank you.
Who do you want us to transport? Order, sir?
Oh yes, he spots me? He spots me? It's stunned.
Yes, sir. Just spit it out.
That was a side shot. No! Oh. Can I keep line of sight? I can't.
Guardian angel?
I'm on a 9 stop. Fire in here. I still lost it. Fuck. Lots of stupid mistakes on my part.
Let the little tanks come to us.
Lots of stupid mistakes. I need those marines up. I need this up. Let's put you in there.
If the enemy is in range, so are we. I hate walking. Good scout is one you don't see.
Kylers. I don't. It looked decent for a while, or like winnable, but no, 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 no. But I think we have some momentum on our side, and I think we can get in here, but we just don't have enough time. We simply do not have enough time. And even then, I think... Oh, you missed. That's unfortunate. Oh, you missed again!
Comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Is it a... It's Kyler. I like several Kylers. Oh, nice snipe here. Very nice snipe. But it means that it's not up for the 2A5 right now. I don't want to bait its shots. Ay, 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 ay. Let's get you back here. Maybe I can. Maybe they drive past here, and then I can get some side shots in.
Why do I have the feeling that you're about to put our lives at risk? Need some extra
Smoke this
firepower?
off. He has some Jäger in here. I'm pretty sure that's what a Jupiter was. That's what a Jupiter was for. This is 2A5, 8 HP.
Where do you need us, sir?
Did I lose my? I did lose my exceptional optics sheep. Yeah, I did. Come on, Harrier. You're too slow, Harrier, aren't you? Too slow.
Starting to get dangerous here.
You are.
Starting to get dangerous here.
Right there, now in the back here.
Fire! Back! World consistent compassion.
Yeah, you can spot the Avenger with those Jäger. I just got pretty lucky that it didn't. Just didn't hit. Right, let's renew this smoke. Send you out again. It's not enough time, but maybe we can get some nice engagements here. Oh god, I got really far here. Let's just keep you. No, 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 you're just gonna waste missiles that way.
Let the little tanks come to us.
I want you to shoot at the M113s. Oh no, I said. Obviously, I don't want that. I don't want that. That's a 2A4.
Brace yourself, we're flying in.
It's not a 2A4, presumably. Oh no, it's a lever 2A1. You missed again? Come on, you're on a veteran or something. Ah, he turned it off fast enough.
It always comes down to the infantryman and
Well done.
if the enemy is in range, so are we.
Guess I killed the Kyler. Both Kylers.
Who do you want us to transfer? At the ready, sir.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. KD was. He had more losses than I kills, so I think I got some kills maybe on like a supply truck, and that caused a chain reaction and killed other supply trucks or something along those lines. Or he killed his own units. Half 3 killed 2 tigers. And he 104. I think we didn't play too badly, but I think losing those 2 Navy SEALs slowed us down massively on the right. There was another big thing. I forgot what it was. I think on the left. Well, yeah, losing that 1A1 because I wasn't microing it. I did some really bad plays that definitely lost us the game even more. But it certainly didn't help. Yeah. I think overall, I think you can also see it in the KT. I think we made some. Like, we had like no cheap infantry. We had some assault engineers, but the fact that they're 5 HP and the fact that he was using a lot of cheap IVs and M41s meant that they were pretty much useless outside of town fights, and they went a lot of town fights. We made some good use of like Marines and dealing with this cheap spam, despite us having like no cheap spam of our own. I think combats, I realized a bit too late, were pretty much ideal, and I think, I'm not sure if it shows here, but I think they did a lot of work in mid. And suppressing his infantry in the left guard 85 there. They were in the town, not the mid, on the left side. I think we also showed pretty well how he had 2 super heavies, but neither of them did really a whole lot. It was of course a wall, especially on the left, but I don't think it really did a whole lot. It's like it was still alive in the end, and I think in the end, I guess it kind of stopped me from pushing into his 2-pointer better, and then he was able to reinforce 2A1s into a 4, so it wasn't really worthless. But I think I decently showed how super heavy is like no be all end all that is like, oh, if you don't have your own super heavies, you're gonna lose, and if you don't use a super heavy, you're gonna lose. I think we showcased decently how even when you don't have your own super heavies, even if you don't have your Nighthawks, your Hornets, your 27Ms that are like the best hard counters, basically, or like longbows, you can still, with maneuverability and like certain units and etc., kind of deal with it. Then again, I also lost, so you might say, well, maybe you dealt with it, but you still lost, so maybe it's a moot point. But I think it also shows in a KD. I think I made some decent use of the units that I had. So originally, I said that maybe I'm only gonna do it after win, but I think I'm gonna do it after each game, where I am gonna change or adjust one unit. So that's gonna be that. These are, by the way, the other decks that I considered, but I'm not gonna show them, or not show them just yet. Right. I wanna also like keep track in the deck name wins and losses, and then you can also see in the deck name how many games we played. One for the first deck and wins and then losses. I guess I should probably also put in draws but whatever. I think this is a unit that I'm gonna replace. Yeah, I would love to change some veterancy. I think I would personally probably up with the Pip and the Vulcan, but that's, I think the main unit that would really benefit from veterancy is gonna be the Pip. But it actually did honestly really well this game. I think it hit all 3 missiles against the 104s, and I never saw it neither times, but it killed 2 tigers, but I think each time with the first missile as well. What I'm gonna replace it with? No, I'm not just gonna put in a Ranger Squad or Lev, because those are units you always see, right? I'm gonna put in something cheap that you don't see all the time. How about a Cougar Recon, huh? Or this thing here? Let's put in this thing. Let's put in this thing. It has 2 front armor. It has the old RH202 stats. That I think also the Quartz, I think it's called Quartz. Yeah, the Quartz has the same gun. Where is it? Quartz has the same gun here, but the Quartz also has, oh no, it doesn't have horrible autonomy. But only 1 front armor. It's also cheaper and only small. But this has the same rate of fire as the Modern 1 gun. But it has the old stats, so only 15% accuracy and 5% stabilizer as opposed to 20 and 10, which is obviously quite a big deal. That's a lot of accuracy, right? It's 1/3 extra. It's quite a big deal. But it's also 20 points, good optics. Ideally, I'd want something real, but I also just didn't want to put in a unit that you all know and such. Oopsie. So yeah, what am I gonna do next? Possibly, I think I'm gonna do something about the assault engineers. I think the next thing I might do is just put them in the better 5-pointer. I wanna make some use of them. I wanna actually use them. But I think in this game there was just no place. Other than that, I think the Sheridan didn't have a chance to shine. HGS and M1A1s were fine. M109s I think also did a lot of work. They did a lot of damage to the infantry on the right that allowed my Navy SEALs to then mop the floor with the Marines. I think it's a bit unfortunate to have 2 like standard infantry squads and helicopters. 1 is usually enough, unless like they have some special transports. So maybe I would probably change something with a Delta Force in the future. Or maybe put these in the Frog instead, because it's just faster. It's also bigger, but I think main thing is it's faster. Like I said, I don't want to just replace them. I want to like keep the kind of the spirit-ish of the deck. So I want to keep them in helicopters, but put them in a better helicopter instead. I think you get that. You get the gist. The only thing is just exceptional optics cheaps. They're just bad. Okay. If they have bad availability. They die in like one shot to virtually anything, and they only have medium. If they had good stealth, I would consider them, and like 6 per card, then they would probably be much better. But the way they are, they're just not worth using. Exceptional optics on ground units is just usually wasted points. But yeah, that's the deck. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.